Pat, whatever the level, these games, these local derbies are always important, aren't they? How are you feeling ahead of Nottingham Forest on Friday night?
Looking forward to it. Obviously, we haven't played for over 3 weeks, so it'd just be nice to get back playing. And obviously, being a local derby, it's a good one to get back to. It's a shame it's not at the stadium. It was going to be at the stadium, and then it's now moved to training ground. So a little bit disappointed with that, and the lads are. But yeah, it'll just be a good chance to get going again in the new year.
Obviously, the atmosphere and the attendance won't be the same as a first-team fixture, even if it was at the stadium. But do you still have the same sort of fire and edge that a first-team derby has in these games?
Yeah, I think definitely. If you saw from the first game, I know it was at Pride Park, but it was a very local derby game, very intense, really tight, not much in the game. Obviously got beat 1-0, but we expect the same again tomorrow night. And yeah, I think the players all understand it, being in the last game, and obviously a few of them been here a long time, know what it means to us and the club and them as players as well. So yeah, we want to go there with some confidence and build on what we did at the end of 2022.
It would be the perfect place, the perfect way to get off the mark in the league, wouldn't it? And it seems bizarre that you're still looking for that first point, given how well you've done in the cup competition.
Yeah, I mean, they stopped the league in probably November sometime, and obviously we went back to back with the Premier League Cup and had a really good run. And hopefully we want to find that form again. And I know the squad changes quite rapidly each week for ourselves, and if we can get near that form, though, I feel that we can put on them good performances, which will hopefully get us a result or a point on the board tomorrow night.
You've alluded to it a couple of times already. You've not played a lot of football recently. It's one game in the last month and a bit, 6 weeks or something like that. What effect is that having on the guys?
I think it's fine when you have that one game called off and you can just get prepared for the 3 or 4 days or 5 days you're going into the next game. But when it becomes that 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, and you see the weather forecast and you know that the pitches that we usually play on, that you're going to be up against it with no one-to-soil heating and stuff like that. So it can get a little bit mundane, and the same thing happening each day, really, a little bit, where you're indoors or you've got a little bit of Astra to use and you've got 10 or 12 players. And so I think we're all excited to get going a little bit. And look, we can't pull on any performances lately to know what we're going to get tomorrow night. But what we have to do is make sure that our principles and our values are there, and then we can build on that going forward.
How's the squad looking? Any injuries or?
We've got Harrison Solomon still out with his knee. Obviously Max Bardell. So yeah, 2 main centre backs really out for a little bit of a while yet. And then obviously 3 lads on loan that we've still got. Bart, George, who's gone to Micklover, and D'Amico still at Stourbridge. So we've only got 10, 11 players, and then it gives an opportunity for some of the 18s to step up on the bench tomorrow. So yeah, we're in a good place. We just want to get going and see how that feels tomorrow night.